Well guys, the day is here, no more waiting, no more leaks, no more conspiracy theories. I can finally say, Battle for Neighborville is coming to Nintendo Switch. So yesterday, the Nintendo Direct 2021 event was streamed live on YouTube. Essentially, this is just like an hour-long showcase of new games and DLC coming to Nintendo, such as Mario Golf Super Rush and Splatoon 3. But also included with these announcements was a trailer for Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville Complete Edition, which included some in-game footage as well as the official release date set for March 19th. Now, I'm sure some of the first questions you're going to want to know the answers to are: how much does it cost? What exactly does the complete edition of the game include? And will there be any other editions? So the answer to the first question is very straightforward. The game is going to cost $39.99 or £34.99. The second answer, however, is actually a lot different to what I thought it would be. My initial assumption with the complete edition was that it would be exactly the same as the original, but you would just receive some of the additional add-ons like the Season's Eatings pack. However, there's actually some really significant and positive changes too. If you head over to the Battle for Neighborville website, you will find a new blog post that summarizes what you can expect in the complete edition, as well as a Nintendo Switch FAQ page that takes a deeper dive into the new features. Links to these are in the description. The biggest and most shocking change, which I'm actually amazed that EA was able to actually bring themselves to do, is that the complete edition is not going to have any microtransactions. I know I used the Wolfie meme in the last video, but the opportunity was just too good for me to miss. Yes, that's right, rainbow stars are going to be a thing of the past. All cosmetics in Rux's store are going to be purchasable with in-game coins. Finally, a reason to actually keep earning coins once you've emptied the Rewardatron. Now, we don't actually know if this will be changed so all platforms go microtransaction free, but whatever the case, this is awesome news. The second biggest change is related to the prize map. So the Switch version, instead of having to wait each month for a new prize map, you are going to have access to all of the prize maps from the get-go. You'll be able to dip in and out of each one and purchase the reward you want with prize bulbs. Now, I know this is the case for the actual prize map, but we don't know if you'll be able to actually choose what Giddy Park will look like visually. Another big change that again I think is really positive is that you do not need Nintendo Switch Online to play the game. Battle for Neighborville will be playable offline, so you can take your Switch anywhere and be able to kick some grass. You will only need an internet connection and Switch Online for PvP game modes and public Giddy Park. Everything else is Wi-Fi free. Moving on, as expected, there is also motion controls available, meaning you are able to use the touchscreen for menus as well as gestures like pinching to zoom in on the map, for example. Now, before we move on to some of the less positive changes, I think it's worth mentioning the performance and what we can expect in terms of FPS and resolution. So unfortunately, I couldn't actually find a web page that stated this, but Zero X Fusions mentioned in his video that the game would be 30 FPS, have a handheld resolution of 720p, but could go up to 900p when docked. So these next changes are kind of some of the drawbacks, but mainly because of the Nintendo Switch being a less powerful console, these are kind of expected. Number one, the maximum amount of players in a lobby is restricted to 16 instead of 24. This means game modes like Turf Takeover, for example, will only be 8 versus 8. Number two, there is no split screen. Again, a limitation probably due to hardware. Number 3, you can only play cooperatively in Ops mode. Unfortunately, co-op in free roam PvE areas will not be possible. This has to be done solo. Number 4, there is no crossplay. Something we have been saying for months that could potentially give BFN a big boost is not coming to the game, sadly. Number 5, the complete edition is the only edition that will be available to purchase. Finally, it is confirmed there will be no DLC or updates after the Twitch version is launched. Overall, I'm really excited about this news, and a lot of the changes that are being implemented are really positive. It's just a shame they didn't do this earlier in the game's life cycle. I also hope that these changes will come to other platforms in the near future. If you couldn't already tell from this video, I will definitely be getting this version of the game to see what it has to offer, and will likely be doing a live stream on launch day. But anyway, that's it from me. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and if you do want to support the channel further, check out my Patreon page by clicking the link on screen now or through the link in the description. But other than that, I will see you in the next one. Okay, thanks guys. Bye. Bye.